Hi lovelies, I'm Ariel and this is Maven Unmasked, and welcome to your December reflections and January intentions video. It's our last of 2016 and the first of 2017, but we will be using a new format for this go round. Spirit has told me that 2017 will be considered the year of the Lightworker, especially for those of you who participate and follow my channel and, read my blog and all of those things. So that's what we will be focusing on for 2017, the year of the Lightworker, the year of you, the year of us, because if you're watching this video, you're probably a Lightworker. And I've designed a spread to kind of take our reflections and intentions instead of just a free form kind of thing and give it a little bit more structure. Please let me know how you like it, anything you'd like to maybe add or take away, or if you just want to keep the old format as it originally was, free form style, please leave me a comment and let me know. Your opinion is much valued. So, quick announcements. January 4th is the last day to save 30% off a reading with me with the promo code gratitude. I hope everyone had a happy holiday season and will have a happy and safe new year. So let's go ahead and get started. I will be using the Lumina Tarot. Okay. And I will also be using the Whispers of Lord Ganesha Oracle. Okay, to help us do this. Now, so there's 7 cards in this spread. Oh, my crystals. There's 7 cards in this spread. So there's a position for what were we working on last month. So for December, where are we right now as we currently stand? What will we be evolving towards in January as Lightworkers? What new spiritual discoveries will be made? Our spiritual challenges, any messages and words of advice from our angels and our guides, and what does our higher self need from us this month? So things are just falling out. So I guess they're like, stop talking and let's just do it. So I just want to get a good shuffle. Alrighty. And be sure to also, I'll have a blog post that's called the wrap up. So the 10 biggest lessons of 2016. And then the first week of January, we're going to talk about the year of the Lightworker over on the blog. So be sure to stay tuned for that. Alrighty. So what were we working on in the month of December? Where are we right now? What are we evolving towards this month of January? Yay! What new spiritual discoveries will be made? Yay! What spiritual challenges will we have? Okay. A message and advice from our angels and our guides. And what does our higher self need from us? Alrighty. So this looks really beautiful. So first, what were we working on last month? So for the month of December, what have we been working on? And we have the Emperor, So discipline, responsibility, holding ourselves accountable, working hard, planting and sowing our seeds, making sure all of our ducks have been in a row, especially, coming into the Christmas holiday. So spending time with your family. It also seems like, as much as it was about spending time with our family and things growing and planting seeds and remembrances, it also feels very much like remembrances, remembering where you came from. And not necessarily family, but just in the journey of 2016 as a year as a whole. But also, how did you rein in discipline? How did you maybe lack some discipline and order? And it feels like just about being strong and moving forward, even though, there may be brush in your path. I know this is probably supposed to be a wreath he's in, but it's like walking through the brush. So clearing the way for myself, making a name for myself. That's what it feels very much like for December. Okay. Thinking and ruling with the head, not so much the heart. Okay. How can you best accomplish your goal? Make a plan to best accomplish your goal. So where are we right now? And we have the Queen of Wands. Yes. So it's like, okay, we got our discipline, we got our order, we got our ducks in a row, we've planned, we've organized, we're trying to be more responsible, we're trying to be more, somebody that can be depended upon, all of those kinds of things. About holding a sense of personal integrity, a personal standard was very much December. And right now it's like, we did that, now let's go make some action, take some action on these plans, on these things we've been thinking about, trying to figure out how we can be more responsible. Maybe some more responsibilities have come into your life. It's saying right now it's about taking action. It also feels like some of us are kind of like in our diva mindset, very confident, ready to start 2017, so done with 2016, ready to start anew, to start afresh, to get some of your spunk back, to get some of your vibrancy back, and ready to just have fun, to not be as structured as we were trying to be a lot for the month of December, to let a little bit of that structure go, not a lot, but learning to have some breathing room within the structure for fun and for some action. Because once you plan and it comes time to take action, maybe your plan wasn't exactly the same and you may have to tweak it a little bit, especially since we're in Mercury retrograde, which we come out on the 8th of January. So now we have, what are we evolving towards in the month of January? And I'm so happy to see the sun, you guys, the sun. So yay. So we're evolving towards illumination, awakening, enlightenment, joy, happiness, spontaneity, peace, self-confidence, and knowing who you are, standing secure in who you are, creative energy, anything fiery, anything passionate, any kind of action. We are evolving towards a deeper sense of self, a deeper sense of direction, and a deeper sense of where we're going, where we want to go, whether that's for the month of January 2017 as a whole, the next 5 years, whatever it is, your soul purpose, your life goal. Okay, so very excited to see that. Then we have, what spiritual discoveries will be made? And we have the 10 of Cups. So again, another yay! So happiness, joy, positivity, togetherness, union, companionship, togetherness. Okay. And also with this card, it also makes me think of expressing your joy, expressing your happiness, expressing your creativity, expressing your emotions, especially your positive emotions. And it also seems like, and this feels like a little bit of that Mercury retro energy creeping in, but some of us may have somebody come into our lives who reflects a part of ourselves back to us. So reflecting a part of us, whether that be negative or positive, it could even be some twin flame action going on. But it mostly just feels like maybe somebody from your past may be coming back in and making you realize certain things or feel certain things, bring up old emotions and clarifying, is that really where you want to go? It feels like a time for second chances. But again, more importantly, it feels like meeting someone and them reflecting some qualities back to you that you're like, hey, I really want to embody that, or hey, we really vibe, or hey, like that's a part of me that, you'll be able to recognize yourself in somebody else. Okay. So now we have, what will our spiritual challenges be in January? Okay, for the Lightworker, and we have the 3 of Cups. So some of us may be having some New Year's get-togethers and parties. Some of us may have a challenge in the friendship arena, finding people who, not only take from your cup, but also fill your cup as well. It feels like knowing when, hey, it's okay to go out and have fun and socialize, because it feels like we're going to have a lot of social butterfly energy kind of going on. And then knowing when to be like, okay, I need to take a step back and kind of focus on me and all of my Lightworker stuff and all of that. But it feels like in terms of community, there may be some challenges. Either people saying, yeah, you can meditate another day or tomorrow, or yeah, I know you have that big event coming up in a few days, but I really need you to do XYZ. And, being pulled in two different directions. The yes, I want to go and do and have fun and I'm all in it to win it. And the, hey, this emperor over here, because in the way the spread is laid, they're opposing each other. So fun, party, 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 work, responsibility. So keeping a balance between those two. And I also say that because our message and advice from our angels and our guides is the Two of Pentacles. So there may be some juggling we have to do, some decisions that have to be made, especially in regards to our work, career, home, and finances. So maybe being a light worker, maybe you run a spiritual business and you have friends who don't run a spiritual business, and if you're a solopreneur or soulpreneur, your business is pretty much 24/7. So it's like, yeah, my friends who work a regular Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, they're Friday night, they're ready to go out and do this and do that. But you have an event on Saturday, and learning how to balance those two things. Or maybe just in your regular life, your regular existence, how to balance work life and family life, relationships and your relationship with yourself. So balance will be very, very important. It doesn't feel like a whole lot of juggling. It just feels like teetering out the scales a little bit. It also feels like the choice is yours. The decision is completely and totally up to you. So even though it's petals, whenever I see this card, I'm always like, he loves me not. He loves me not. Like, that's the feeling I get from this card. It's feeling like the universe and your guides are saying, don't leave it up to chance. Don't leave it up to fate. The decision and the choice is yours, not how many petals are on that particular flower. And then what does our higher self need from us this month? And we have the Nine of Wands. So this definitely feels like some psychic protection. It also feels like having boundaries, having clear boundaries. And I definitely think that comes into play again with the Emperor, discipline, responsibility, and the Three of Cups, party, fun, friends, food, laughter, and balancing those two and having boundaries. So like, if again, let's say you're giving a talk or you're giving a speech or you have a report or you have a presentation or whatever it is, and you're at like the last few hours on the clock and your friends are saying, hey, come out for drinks, or so-and-so's having a New Year's party or whatever it is, or maybe you're on break from school right now and, but you have some things that you need to take care of. Spirit is saying, don't be afraid to set up your boundaries. Know what your boundaries are and hold them and keep them strong. So let's get a card from Lord Ganesha, the remover of obstacles. So what message do you have for us light workers? Thank you. We have prosperity. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So this is telling me definitely this month, we want to work some with our root chakra for sure. Gaining our sense of safety and security. Because if you're not feeling safe and secure, how can you allow prosperity to come to you? There's a bit of a disconnect there. So knowing, having abundance and positivity mindset, disregarding, feelings of lack, knowing you have all that you need around you to succeed. There's so much fruit around you. So Lord Ganesha comes to say that January will be a prosperous month for us to focus on our sense of safety and security. And I think that comes back to, again, the Two of Pentacles, our decision making. And, even though all of these things, we got the Queen of Wands, the Sun, the Ten of Cups, joy, happiness, action, positivity. But with all of that joyous energy, social butterfly energy flying around, it's going to come down to fun and play or work. So about balancing those and seeing, prosperity comes in both forms, not only monetarily, but also with our friends and relationships, and keeping a balance between those two. So I'm Ariel, and this has been Maven Unmasked with your December reflections and January intentions, Lightworker style. Please let me know how you like this. If you prefer this to the open readings, your opinion is very much appreciated and valued. Until January 4th, you can save 30% off a reading with me on Etsy with the promo code GRATITUDE. Again, I'll have some blog posts coming out in the next, well, this week and the first week of 2017, as well as throughout the year, about the Lightworker and all about the Lightworker and how to be the best Lightworker that you can possibly be. Have a great one, lovelies, and Happy New Year. Bye.